After 40 years since first being proposed, British Columbia's Site C Dam project has been given approval by the NDP government. As APTN's Tina House reports, the decision to continue building the dam is a controversial one.
The controversial Site C Dam project was approved by the former Liberal government, and construction began in July of 2015. Last July, the NDP defeated the Clark government. One of its mandates was to send the Site C Dam to the BC Utilities Commission for review, and they delivered on that promise. However, this project is past the point of no return, said BC Premier John Horgan at a news conference in Victoria.
They gave us, sadly, just one clear choice. That was to proceed with a $10.7 billion project, or cancel that project and absorb $4 billion in construction and remediation costs.
The announcement came as a shock and disappointment to many, including Grand Chief Stuart Phillip of the Union of BC Indian Chiefs.
It's an absolute betrayal of their commitments that they campaigned on, the promises they made, the visits to Treaty 8. We have pictures of John Horgan holding up signs, Site C sucks. On the river. He met with the Treaty 8 people and gave them assurances that his government would, in all likelihood, bring the project to a close.
We agreed that decisions like this must be done in tandem and in concert with Indigenous peoples, but those challenges have passed. The previous government made decisions to proceed, leaving some of those questions unanswered.
The BC government said it wasn't prepared to absorb a $2 billion loss to stop the project, and were left with no choice but to proceed. Joe Foy of the Wilderness Committee says he totally disagrees with that decision.
What I heard yesterday was to save money, we shouldn't stop spending money, we should keep spending money to the tune of $10 or $12 billion for electricity we don't need and can only sell at a loss. It boggles the mind.
Criticism is growing from the NDP's decision to give the go-ahead to the Site C Dam project. From the land to the courts, the First Nations here in BC say they will vow to continue to fight against the project. Tina House, APTN National News, Vancouver.